pretty well for us. You know, we've been battling a lot of ups and downs this season here at Extreme Speed Motorsports, and our Ferraris, you know, they're great cars, but it's first year for them, and a lot of the components on the cars we've been putting through their rigors and finding out that maybe some of it hasn't been cutting the mustard. So all in all, it's been a fairly tough season. We've had a lot of disappointing finishes, yet we've had a lot of really promising performances where we've been pretty fast and running up towards the front of the field. So, you know, here, once we got to Mazda Raceway Laguna Seca, we've been pretty optimistic. The cars have been pretty good right off the trailer, and qualifying was actually a pretty good result for us. The O2 car, you know, our main focus really is to help Ed develop as a pro-level driver, and he's been putting in a lot of effort and a lot of work in between races trying to do his homework and get prepared for these race weekends. And right off the bat, he's been a lot faster so far. So we dedicated a lot of our track time to Ed getting seat time. And we didn't really prepare for qualifying and try to tune the car and do a lot of things that would have helped us qualify as best as we could have. But fortunately, the car was good enough that when I hopped in it for qualifying, I was able to qualify. I was in third place for the majority of the session, and then just at the very end, I got bumped to fourth. So to have a top 4 qualifying effort when, you know, our main focus really wasn't on qualifying as best as we could, I think is a massive testament to how well prepared and set up our cars are, you know, regardless of what we do throughout the weekend or how much we're not necessarily tuning on the car. And in retrospect, you know, the 01 car, they were a little bit quicker earlier in the session. I think they were P1 or something, P1 or P2 for the majority of the first half of the session, and then I actually wound up nipping them just by 1/100th of a second or something. It's really, really tight, but it just goes to show that the two teams here are working very well. The cars are very similar. We're much further up the grid than we've been in races in the past. So here's to Extreme Speed and Patron and making everything happen. We're ready for 6 hours of racing tomorrow. Just going to try to stay clean, have some fun, and bring home the result that this team definitely deserves, and they're going to have sooner or later.